So, what if I told you a cruise line had a year so good it made even Wall Street stop and take a serious look? Well, in the super competitive world of luxury travel, that's exactly what went down. Today, we're going to dissect Viking Holdings' absolutely incredible 2025. It's really a story of strategic brilliance, and it holds some really valuable lessons, whether you're an investor or just someone who loves to travel. So, to really get how they pulled this off, we're going to break down their journey into four key parts. First, we'll look at the Viking Renaissance. That's where we unpack their record-shattering numbers. Then, we'll dive into the engine of growth to find their secret sauce. After that, we'll check out their fortress balance sheet that holds it all together. And finally, we'll look ahead to what's on the horizon for 2026. All right, first up, let's just look at the numbers that are turning all the heads. I mean, these figures paint a crystal clear picture of a company that is just at the absolute top of its game right now. And what a story it is. Look, Viking's total revenue didn't just, grow. It completely skyrocketed to $6.5 billion. That is a massive jump from the year before. And it was fueled by a really simple but super powerful formula: more passengers paying higher prices. And all this incredible revenue? It was generated by an always expanding fleet, which hit the 103 ship milestone by the end of the year. Now, this isn't just about having more boats in the water. It's a really clear statement of their ambition to just completely dominate the luxury cruise market. But here's the thing. Top-line growth, that's really only half the story. The real magic is in how they turned all that growth into actual profit. So let's pull back the curtain and see exactly how Viking managed to turn that scale into such impressive results. To do that, we got to look under the hood at the two main engines that are driving their profitability. It comes down to a relentless focus on efficiency and building a direct connection with their customers. First, let's talk about a number that will make any investor's ears perk up: a 45.8% return on invested capital. Now, to put that in perspective, it means for every single dollar they invest in their business, whether it's, building a new ship or launching a marketing campaign, they're getting a truly stunning return. So why does this one number matter so much? Well, a high ROIC isn't just some fancy financial metric. It's the engine that powers their growth. It's what allows them to continuously invest in brand new, state-of-the-art ships while their competitors might be stuck patching up older vessels. It's a measure of pure operational excellence, and it gives them a huge edge. Now, the second part of their growth engine is a genuine game changer in the travel industry. In 2025, for the first time ever, more than half of all Viking guests booked their trips directly with the company. They're cutting out the middleman. Okay, so why is this such a big deal? It's not just about saving money on travel agent commissions, although that's certainly a nice little perk. By owning that entire customer journey, from the second they book to the moment they step off the ship, Viking is building something way more valuable: unbreakable brand loyalty. But look, as any seasoned investor knows, super fast growth can be a double-edged sword. And that's why Viking's success isn't just about speed, it's about sustainability. Their growth is built on a financial foundation that is, well, it's solid as a fortress. They made a series of incredibly smart financial moves in 2025. I mean, they refinanced hundreds of millions in debt, basically swapping out old, expensive loans for new, cheaper ones. They used their cash to buy more of their ships outright, which gives them a lot more control. And they secured a $1 billion line of credit, which they haven't even touched yet, giving them a massive safety net for whatever comes next. And here you go. This is the ultimate proof that their entire strategy is working. This quote from their own filings says it all, really. In just 10 years, they've doubled their repeat guest rate. Think about that. In 2025, more than half of their customers were people coming back for more. That is the kind of loyalty you just can't buy. You have to earn it. So, with record profits in the bank and a financial fortress to back them up, what does the future actually hold for Viking? Well, the data paints a picture of a company with a very, very strong tailwind. This is honestly just remarkable. Before 2026 even really got going, Viking had already sold a whopping 86% of its entire capacity for the whole year. To put that in perspective, they've practically sold out their entire year before it even began. I mean, that's the kind of demand most companies can only dream of. Now, this is where it gets really compelling. This slide shows a company that is just firing on all cylinders. They're growing their capacity by 7%, their advanced bookings are already up 13% to nearly $6 billion, and they're charging 6% more per day. This is the holy grail of profitable growth. More customers, paying more money for more products. It's a perfect trifecta.
So what does this all mean? It means they're selling more cruises on more ships for more money, and they're doing it all earlier than ever before. For investors, this is just music to their ears. It provides incredible visibility and predictability into future earnings, which is exactly what the market loves to see. And that kind of brings us to our final thought. Viking has clearly mastered the art of the voyage, both on the water and on its balance sheet. The foundation is stronger than ever, and the demand is just undeniable. So the only question that really remains is, with a whole world of possibilities at their fingertips, what new frontiers will they conquer next?